So I guess it's old beliefs. I don't know. Something's has been tugging. And yeah, it feels like the seesaw. So I recorded one a little while ago about feels like somebody, actually a bunch of people, you seem to be the support of many. And so when you're down, they're up. And when you're up, they're down. That's incorrect. That's faulty thinking. But that is the mentality that's coming through. That's the energy that was surrounding you. That's interesting. So good thing you're not there anymore. But and so that is part of this whole problem. Okay, thank you. Yeah, where it's like you can't play party to it. Like they believe what they believe and they're allowed to believe what they believe. Unfortunately, because you are in their equation, it is like they'll do anything they can do to continue keeping you in their equation. Right? So again, it's like their mentality is as long as you're down, they're up. And it seems like even though you've removed yourself, they still want to put their thumb on you to control you, to keep you down. And again, it's all faulty thinking. But that doesn't change the fact that some people have faulty thinking. And so you have to rise above that. And you can't play party to it, even though they'll do anything and everything they can to, it's like rope you back in. It's the crabs in the barrel. It's this whole mentality. It's lack mentality. It's fear mentality. It's faulty thinking. And I was just going to say, it's like they're all, really messed up in the mind. What's ironic about that is it seems like that's part of what they're attempting to do to you to get you down. But meanwhile, they're the ones, but that's always the case, right? When somebody's calling you a name, it's usually about themselves. And so this whole thing they're showing me and how it feels very like the best example is Nelson Mandela, right? Like he had every reason in the world to seek revenge or to have anger or to have all these things. But he was able to release that energy in healthy ways and rise above it. He wasn't going to play party and keep going back down to their level, being well aware that that would have been keeping him in the old paradigm. His only way forward was to rise above it, which sucks. It's not easy. And that's like the perfect example of you be in his shoes. Would you have done that? Probably not. Most people can't do that. It can be extremely challenging, but that's why we have leaders like that who show us, I'm aware this sucks. I'm the one who went through it. But I'm also smart enough and aware enough and elevated enough to know that I can't continue to participate and play in the mud. That's exactly what they want, and that's going to bring me right back down and put us back in the same fucking scenario. Right? It's like they're looking for a reason to pull you back down and say, right? It's like you have to remain elevated. You have to love yourself, honor yourself, to not partake in it. And it is incredibly challenging when others put you into their equation, right? And then you feel like you're getting gaslit when you're focusing correctly. But that's all you can do is continue controlling your mind and focusing correctly. Do not resist them. Do not play party to them. Do not pick up the rope. None of it. Is it easy? No. Is it worth it? Yes. Is it the only way that I think works? Yes. It's like Nelson Mandela knew that too. It's like everybody has known these. It's physics. It's reality. It's the laws. It's how it works. It's love above all. Love yourself. Love always wins. You have to love and honor yourself and say your truth. And it's hard for us to express that. It's hard to be honest with our emotions and our feelings and what they really are. It's hard to uncover them all. I've shared some really raw stuff on here to show you. I'm well aware it's not easy. And it's a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow, that those like hard truths, but they're real, right? It's like, oh shit, that was the underlying, oh shit, that was the underlying. Like when you keep digging, you're like, God, we're monsters. I can't believe. But that's part of the problem is we call ourselves monsters then. And so it's like we're afraid of ourselves. We're afraid of our own emotions. We're afraid of our own thoughts. But we have to recognize we are not our thoughts, right? We are connected to unconditional love, and we have to allow that stuff to float in and float right back out. You can't allow it to get stuck in you, and you have to make sure you're aligned with you so you don't engage with it, participate in it, and get dragged down from it or with it. I feel like I'm rolling honest on here, and you see that with me. If you've been listening, you've heard a lot of those. And you see, where does that get me? Nowhere. I have to work my way out of it and back up. I have to release that stuff. I have to feel that stuff again so I can transmute it and release it, so I can understand it, untangle it, and let it go, and not have it stuck and stagnant within me. And it feels like it's like somebody wants to pluck on you. They want to pull at you, tug at you. And, people are, they do get sneakier. And so I think that's part of the problem is we're well aware of that. So then we hold more fear or hold defense. And it's like, we can't live like that. And that is playing party, right? So it's like we have to figure out whatever way works for us to feel what we need to feel, just stay on our own path, love ourselves, focus on what we do want, and keep our mind and our focus in the right direction, and love ourselves enough to do that. Like, let ourselves have a nice life. Let ourselves enjoy that. We don't have to fight anybody's battles. Oh, that was the other thing. What was that? It was like it was like somebody came out to me very aggressive, very angry, like definitely wanting to like debate, or it just felt like a very harsh energy. And I just like kind of watched it, and it was getting angry with me, and I couldn't figure out what the problem was. And then I realized it was because I wasn't engaging with it. I was just observing it. And I think it said, "Why won't you answer me?" or "Why won't you?" And it was trying to like pick at my ego, be like, "Oh, don't you have anything to say?" or "Oh, are you too scared?" or "Oh, are you whatever?" And it was just very, and sometimes that's the best thing to do, is just observe it. Look right at it and observe it. And it's a lot of times it tires itself out and it leaves. Other times it's just being kind with it, like, I'm happy for you to have whatever belief you want to have. I don't need to defend or argue against you. You're allowed to have it. I'm not going to tear it away from you. You're welcome to snuggle up tight with it and go to sleep and go to bed with it. I'm not going to take that away from you. You're welcome to it. It's free will. It's like sometimes when they hear it the other way around, like, "Oh, I'm just speaking my truth, sharing my story, my options, my choices, and opening people's eyes that they do have choices. And you're welcome to choose yours. You can hang on tight to what seems to be making you very angry, but, and you're claiming it's my words. My words aren't making you angry. It's because whatever belief you have is poking you and poking at your ego. I'm not doing anything to anybody. We're all doing whatever we're doing to ourselves, and how we're responding, reacting, absorbing, not absorbing, all that is choice. And sometimes I just need that love of, "Oh yeah, you can keep it. I don't even know you. I wasn't coming to rip away your beliefs. You're welcome to keep them." Right? Like, we have to, do what feels best for us. Some people really do. It's like feel good in those lower energies because it's what they're familiar with. Sometimes they do that because they actually want you to rip away their beliefs. They want to, but they don't believe it. They believe what they believe, and they believe you're wrong. And at the same time, they actually would love it if you could prove them wrong so they could let go of those beliefs that hurt them so much. Do you know what I mean? It's like they don't want to believe what they believe, but it's been so embedded into them and so ingrained into them and so indoctrinated into them. I mean, it's really programmed deep that they can't stand it, but they can't see their way out either. And so some of those, people you meet that are insanely defensive like that and just angry to the core, they see you're strong enough. So they kind of want to battle you knowing that you can take their heat, and they want to rage it out on you and secretly hope you win so that they can let it all go. Right? It's almost like they're looking for an opponent that is worthy enough to handle and take on their heat. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know it sounds weird, but I'm telling you. And we all do this. Think about it. Maybe not to the degree I'm saying, but think about it. When you've gotten angry, I know I have, we'll end up lashing out at those closest to us, right? If anybody's around, almost like, go ahead and fight me, right? You want to get that anger out. You want to scream. You want to poke the bear because you want to let it out. But this is not a healthy way. It's hurting you further because you're adding karma and you're hurting whoever's in front of you. That's why it's so important we figure out ways that we can scream and holler and rage and get this anger out of us, right? Things that are unjust, because it does always circle back down to we did it to us. So you better get it the hell out of you, feel it and get it out, feel it, release it and get it out. It might take you a while to get all that anger out. And I don't mean in one sitting. It's taken me, oh God, I've been carrying anger around since I was 5, so I'm 48. So it takes time, and it takes practice and it takes consistency. It's not just regulating yourself all the time. It's like we need those practices because there's a time and a place, but you have to keep working to push out what does not belong in you, right? But not on anybody else, not at anybody else's expense. So it's like there's that fine line with everything. I think a lot of times people end up learning how to cope, manage, tolerate stuff down, and even in ways where they learn how to do techniques that will regulate them for a time, right? Because you heard me talk about that for years. It was like, that's all it felt like. It felt like every technique, they all promise to, this will be the last you have to deal with that. This is all your answers. Like everything gives this impression that they're the end all and the be all, which is bullshit. And it's like if it was truthful advertising, maybe people wouldn't buy it. Maybe if they were truthful, like, listen, this helped me, it's a great tool if you want to buy it, people would be like, right? So it's like we've trained one another to act like we have everybody's answers. Well, I promise you nobody does. So anybody promising you that, you can spot a liar right off the bat. They're all around you. And it's because that's not how it all works. Right? It's like we need all these things and we need them all at different times. There's going to be times where you're going to have anger that you recognize is sitting with you and you're not triggered by anything and you're like, I have to go into this business meeting. Well, you better fucking figure a way to bring yourself to the present moment and be present for what you need to accomplish and not bring that anger in there with you. So you better have techniques in your back pocket for that, right? Otherwise, you're going to go in there and you are going to get triggered. You are going to release that in the wrong place, the wrong time. And who you're hurting? You. And then you damage other relationships, right? So it's like, it's not that these things it's great to have these things in your back pocket, but it's everything needs to be done. To heal takes time. That's the truth of it. It takes really working with yourself, loving yourself, discovering yourself, untangling all your knots, figuring out all the tools to help assist you along, right? Like it seems like a lot, doesn't it? And I have found the straightest way is that, but doing that isn't a straight way. That takes time and effort and intention. And, the more you connect with you and untangle all that and resolve it within, the closer you're going to get with unconditional love. It's meaning the highest vibration of all, because the closer you are united within, the smoother and easier it is to float up. Oh. But if you're tugging at each other and fighting with one another, you're not getting anywhere. Meaning within, your higher self and your lower self, your angel and your devil, your ego and your heart. And anyway. That's my 2 cents for the moment. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.